NaxToDoc is designed to generate and manage images in Word, PowerPoint, Excel. NaxToDoc allows you to manage and modify generated images in an easy and automated way like never before. You will never lose your work by taking an image in case of any changes. You will have control over the shooting conditions of each image, which are saved in parameters that you can use to easily update, replicate or modify each image. You can also manage all the images in a document, which is really powerful for saving time. You can place your images anywhere in the document, being as flexible as you need. The example to be done is in a Word document. Once you open Word, you have to click on Add-ins. As you can see in the top left corner, 3 new icons appear. Clicking on the NaxTo View icon opens NaxTo View, which is the tool to capture the images. The main and most relevant feature is that it allows us to save the image directly in Word. Let's take an example. When we click on the icon that allows us to save the images, a Word icon appears. If we click on it, and then click on the camera icon, the image is automatically generated in Word. There are 2 ways to insert images in Word, one from NaxTo View, Save in Word, which is the example that has been done before, and another one, Save in Disk and then from NaxToDoc and Add Image, which is the example that is going to be shown now. When we go back to Word, the first icon allows us to add the images we have previously saved. It is important to know that these images are also saved in XML format. You can select one or several at a time. Note that if you open another Word window, and access NaxTo View, it will open in a new tab, and the changes made in NaxTo View will be applied only in the Word window of that tab. This is very useful for working in parallel on 2 different documents. The following explains how to use and what options the NaxToDoc window offers. Clicking on the NaxToDoc icon opens a pop-up window. The first column shows the images that have been loaded into Word. The name, ID and template are indicated. By hovering the mouse over the image name, you can see it in reduced size. Clicking on one of the images in the template displays the information for that image in the right column. That information includes all the parameters used to take exactly that image, name and path of the result file, type of results and selected elements, parts shown in the model, camera position, scene colors and much more. You can manipulate any of these parameters to update images, replicate or update all images in a document in a few clicks and without wasting much time. To edit any of the image parameters, simply click on the value and when the cursor appears, make the corresponding change. Once the change or changes have been made, click on the Modify option and they will automatically be reflected below. In this section are reflected the name of the image, the var name of each parameter, the new value of the parameters to be modified, and the value before making the changes. The changes are not made until you click on Apply Changes. Let's see how it works. In addition, you may want to replicate the changes made to one of the images to the rest of the images in the document. To do this, you must perform the following steps. Select the changes you want to make. And click on Change. The changes appear at the bottom. Click on the change you want to apply to the rest of the pictures. In this case we have only selected the yellow background color change, and right-click on it. Click on Apply Changes to other photos and a new window will open, where you will have to indicate on which images in the document you want to apply the same change. As can be seen, the image in which we had changed both background colors has been updated, and in the other 2 only the yellow color has been changed, as shown. Finally, we will explain how to update images when you have made changes when running a new analysis and you want to use different generated result files to update the images. If we create a new result file with some changes, we must do the following to update the linked images in the document. Select the corresponding image and in the File Path FEM section, change the file name to the name of the new file. Click Changes and then Apply Changes and the image will be automatically updated in Word. There is another simple option to update images, very useful when you have just replaced your old output file with a new one while keeping the same file name. Once the file has been replaced, go back to Word, click on the Images tab and then click on Update Images. The image is recalculated with the same parameters as the first time, but pointing to the new output file. You can see that the new image shows the modifications in the results file. Here ends the brief explanation of NaxToDoc and how you can save a lot of time when making your reports.